If you like dill and potatoes, have I got a recipe for you. Welcome to the Silly Kitchen. My name is Sylvia. I love home cooking and I hope to inspire you to make a few meals at home too. Today I want to show you a really easy potato soup that is filled with that delicious dill flavor. Let's head over and start building our flavors. You're going to see this as a beginning step for building a soup all the time. Butter and onions. We want to saute these onions and get that flavor out, and once they're translucent we can continue building those flavors. Make sure you season with some salt and pepper, and once you've got some of those onion flavors coming out, your onions are translucent, we are going to add in potatoes. I'm using about 5 large medium-ish potatoes with that new skin on them because I like the skin on my potatoes. If you have a thicker skin, you just want to peel those, wash them off, and then chop them up to put into the soup. Any potato will do here, but with the tougher skin, you do want to peel those first. I typically use about 4 cups of vegetable or chicken stock in this recipe. It's up to you. Just make sure, depending on the size of your potatoes, some of this stuff does differ. That's why I don't like measuring. But as long as your potatoes are pretty much covered, you have the right amount of liquid in your stock pot. Bring that to a nice simmer and let it cook out for about 30 minutes or so. It might take a little bit longer depending how big you've cut your potatoes. Just give it a little check with a fork or toothpick to see if your potatoes have softened up enough after that 30 minutes. Now, many times in soups or stews, you will see myself or other recipes use a thickening agent. But in this one, because we've got all that starch in the potato, instead what I do is I just use a little bit of a masher, and once those potatoes have softened, I just mash up the soup a bit to give it that thicker sort of feeling, but not all the way through like blending it, because I still want that chunky potato feel. Our last 2 ingredients are very simple. A whole bunch of dill. Obviously, it's potato dill soup or dill potato soup. Not sure which way that should go. I literally eye it out. 2 big handfuls goes in because this dill flavor is going to take over the potato soup here. We're gonna have that beautiful starch and every single bite will taste like dill. The other thing we're gonna add in is a little bit of 2% milk. And again, I've said this before if you've seen my videos, I don't like using heavy cream. But if you like heavy cream or you like something else to cream up this soup, you go ahead. I'm just gonna go with milk. For those last 2 ingredients, you only need to let it cook out for another 10 minutes or so before serving. It doesn't take long for those flavors to really come alive there, and you are ready to enjoy. I really love soup season, and this one is really comforting. For a girl that loves her potatoes, this is delicious, and it's a full meal. The other thing is, if you want to add some protein to this, super easy to throw in some bacon or some ham or some sausage to get your protein into that soup instead of having it on the side or not having it at all. Your choice, your life, whatever you want. It's up to you. This is just an idea for you to try, and I hope you do. Thank you so much for tuning into the Silly Kitchen. Till next time.